This is what we're going to build.
A gnome.
He's not glued together. He's as is right here. I made this 9-inch wide piece of scrap beadboard paneling. I just completed this video in 41 minutes and 50 seconds. I had to think about which direction my hands had to be. It's probably still going to be backwards. If it is, I'll put it in the video. If you enjoy the video, it's quick, it's outside, it's sun, it's fun, and Christmas is coming. And this little gnome guy is Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. I started this when the sun was really low in the sky, and it's a lot lower now. So I'm running out of daylight. It's going to be dark here soon. I hope you enjoy this video. Okay. Well, the sun is setting right over there. Hopefully it doesn't blind y'all. Figures out I got a half a body here. I'll cut this one out, flip it over so I get a nice symmetrical looking shape. Put two noses on here to make it a little thicker. And then I'll find a piece somewhere to cut the hat band. This is a speed build. We'll see how fast I can build it before it gets dark, hopefully. Let's get after it. If I can find where I left everything. Well, I got my microphone on, so I'm burning through these things here for you. I'm just cutting the top off where the neck is. This is where the shoes are going to be. So let's start with the beard, so I don't chop into my Black & Decker workbench. Now, like I said, I don't want to cut into my bench, so I'm going to move this guy around, make sure I got clearance. Well, you can still see the sun, so far I'm doing all right. My dog's barking. Ain't she a joy? And this is not fast forward. This is just regular speed here. I'm only cutting quarter. It's a quarter of an inch. It's 1/4 inch plywood. I'm back here doing this side because I didn't want to cut into my bench before. And there you go. She's back. Cut out the nose, or 2 noses. I just kind of roughly sized it on there. And that's the size I'm going to go with. I would have got a much better cut if I had marked this backside. Hindsight, I knew better. Pretty rough, but I'm prepared for that. That's good enough. I got a little treat for you guys. I pre-set up my tools. We're going to cut out the body while you guys listen to the dog bark. Half a body. And the sun is still up. Pen. I'm telling you, I would lose everything if it was not attached. Okay, so this is going to be the front. If I trace it out like this, then this would be the other side. So we're good. I just want to make sure, because I'm cutting this flange off, that I wanted these bottom edges pretty straight because I'm going to put the shoes on there. And the sun is getting a little low. If you guys don't want to watch me, you can always watch the sunset through the trees, you know, hey. I guess maybe I should consider moving the camera. No, that looks good. I have a scroll saw, but I got it mounted to a table, and it does roll, but I didn't want to drag it all out here, so I didn't. All right, we got those two. We got that one. Now, we need a piece. Let's make it a little bit bigger than that piece, so it's cleaner looking. You can see this is not super precise. You do not have to be a woodworking wizard to make this. I literally just decided I was going to see how fast I could make a gnome. Yeah. All right, here we go. I don't know how long that took, but I haven't stopped the film. So that took 22 minutes and 23 seconds. I'm going to clean these up with this. I'm not going to be pushing too hard on this, so I'm not going to put any more clamps on it because I'm running out of time. Gotta go, go, go. Speed build competition. Gotta go get my mask. I'm back. And the clock says 24 minutes and 21 seconds. Going with some PPE. You know me. Now let's make some sawdust. I just put these together so they'll look more symmetrical. Woo! And I'm sure now you want to know, how am I going to clean up all this nastiness right here? This is where the grinder comes in. And you can do it with files or whatever you have if you don't have a grinder, but I have one. And I like to use it. We get a time check. 33 minutes and 19 seconds. All right, the sun is setting. I'm going to come over there and check and make sure that that glare is not horrible. If it is, I'll move this camera. I'll move the camera. You guys want to see my dog. Anyway. Hopefully you can still see the top of my head. All right, so I'm going to clamp this on. All right, what do we got? 38 minutes and 31 seconds. Let's see what this guy looks like. All right. Well, 39 minutes and 41 seconds from the very first second of this video. Give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up. And if you made it to the end of this video, if you haven't subscribed yet, that would be fantastic. And for those of you that have been here many, many times, I just created a channel membership. A few different ways you could do the feet on this one. You could cut a 1/4 inch dado on your table saw. You could sandwich this body in between 2 pieces of cut wood. You could, you could come up with a ton of different ways to put feet on this guy. You guys can use your imagination on how you would paint it. But it's been 41 minutes and 11 seconds. And there's your gnome. And I would say that guy's probably 16 inches wide, 20 inches tall, probably. Check out that cool looking beard. We used a circular saw, a jigsaw, a sander, and a 90 grinder. Oh, 90 grinder. Angle grinder is what they call them. I call it 90 because it's 90 degrees. And she wanted to come outside, but I think it's time to put her up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's Mia, the Wonder Dog.